Hey there, Stephen here from Crystal Tractor, out here today with one of my favorite little tractors. This is the 1120, part of the new 1100 series from Mahindra, and it really embodies the phrase that big things can come in small packages. Because while it might not look like much more than your average lawn tractor, the 1120 here packs a much bigger punch and can do a whole lot more. So it's a great tractor for first-time tractor owners and experienced users who have smaller residential properties. So today we're going to take a look at all of the technology, power, and features that are built into the 1100s and see if it just might be the right one for you. So just what are we getting out of this little guy here? Well, if you take a look at the name, we've got the 1100 series, and the 20 is going to reflect the horsepower range on this tractor. So we've got about 20 horsepower here. It also comes in the 1123 and the 1126, which are going to give you about 23 and 25 horsepower respectively. All of those are going to have the same weight. You've got about a 3/4 ton unit here. Like I said, much more than your average little lawn tractor. You'll get the same loader on all versions. And this loader here is actually going to give you over 700 pounds of lift capacity to the full height, which is going to be just over 5.5 feet. You're going to have a 50-inch bucket here on the front, and you'll have 1,500 pounds of breakout force at that bucket at ground level. In addition, you're also going to have a standard 3-point hitch in the back, and we'll take a look at that in a second. And you'll find a lot of convenience features up here, including power steering, 4-wheel drive, and a hydrostatic transmission. Super easy to drive. Let me show you why. So one of the reasons I mentioned this is a great tractor for first-time owners and operators is because of what you find right here. Now, because this tractor uses a hydrostatic transmission, it's very simple to use your forward and reverse directions. Right here, we've got our side-by-side pedals, and all you have to do is mash the forward pedal to go forwards and the reverse pedal to go in reverse. The harder you push the pedal, the faster you go. And you've also got a speed lock available too, so if you have longer roads that you need to grade or something like that, you can push the pedal to the speed that you need for the right RPM, pull out the lock, and it's going to set your speed just like a cruise control. You'll also find the operator controls easy to use as well. One of the things you'll notice is that all of the controls involved with forward motion are going to be colored orange, so you can find them at a glance. That includes your throttle lever right here, as well as your range selector for your hydrostatic drive. You'll have a choice between low range, which is going to give you greater torque at the expense of top speed, or a high range, which gives you a higher top speed at the expense of torque. You'll also find your control for your 3-point height right here, as well as the 4-wheel drive mode selector, also painted orange. And over here on the left, we'll find a few other controls, including our PTO engagement. That's a simple electronic knob here. You just push it down and turn it to the left to lock it in, similar to how you would operate a lawnmower, and click it again to turn it off. We've also got a 2.5 amp USB charger here to keep your phone topped off, or a 12-volt port here to put your own charger in or other accessories if you need some. We've got a convenient little compartment here, great for holding your phone or some little hand tools if you want to keep them out while you're doing work. And we've got a selector here for our PTO options. So on the 1100 series, you have the option of not only your standard rear PTO, but also a mid-mount mower, which is available in a 54 and a 60-inch configuration. So you can actually turn this into the ultimate lawn tractor if that's what suits your application. We've also found a cup holder back here and a grab handle to help you get into the machine. Now here in the front, we can also take a look that the steering wheel is going to be both telescopic and tilt to help suit a wider range of operators. So I can turn this knob and get a little bit of extra height here and pull this lever in the front to activate my tilt steering. And speaking of that lever, let's take a look at some of the other controls here on the front. So here in the front, we're going to find a few extra controls, including our parking brake, our hydrostatic speed lock, and the tilt steering lever. We'll also find up here our lighting controls for turn signals and headlights and auxiliary lights. Here in the center, we have the dash and gauge cluster with helpful information, including speed, RPMs, hours, engine temperature, and fuel level. And over on the right side, we'll find our hazard flashers, and this is the crank assist panel. This panel in particular shows you all the relevant safeties for when you're trying to start your tractor to make sure you're not leaving anything out. Little handy feature to always remind you in case you accidentally left your PTO on or something. And while we're taking a look at the operator station, there's one important part we don't want to leave out, and that's how you'll be running everything from the newly redesigned M Comfort seat. So this year, they've actually upgraded it. It's a little bit wider now, and they also added these adjustable armrests. These can be folded completely out of the way, or you can adjust the knob here to get a little bit of extra height, whatever suits you best as an operator. You'll also find over here is going to be your loader control joystick. They've also added another new feature with the loader valve this year. So here we have not only a float control for our loader itself, but also the bucket. So you can float either your bucket circuit or your loader circuit, or both at the same time, depending on what's best for the application. And speaking of the loader, another great improvement is how easy it is to remove it now. Not only do we have retentions right here for our loader pins when we remove it, it's also super easy to remove the hydraulic lines. All we have to do is go ahead and relieve our pressure. And then there's a little pawl here, and we pull up the ratchet mechanism, and all of the hydraulic lines come off in one swift motion. Now you can easily remove the loader if you want to go use it for mowing applications or anything where you don't want to have to worry about your loader arms being in the way. To put it back on, just as simple. Line up the center post and our 4 hydraulic lines, line up the ratchet mechanism, pull back the pawl, lock it in place. And our hydraulic lines are back on just like that. No need to worry about hooking them up in the wrong direction or getting all messy with hydraulic fluid. In the front here, we'll also find skid steer quick connect standard. So even on this subcompact tractor, we're gonna have an easy way to switch out implements, whether we wanna change it to a set of pallet forks or maybe a grapple. All you have to do is pull these 2 levers up and out of the way to disconnect your implement and let them back down again to lock it back in place. Super easy. And when it comes to implements, the 1120 is no slouch at the rear either. So you'll find, first of all, our 14 horsepower PTO back here. We've also got our standard Category 1 3-point hitch, which is going to give you over 700 pounds of lift at the 24-inch mark. So you'll have no problem running 48-inch implements, which are perfect for this size of tractor. You'll also find a standard drawbar here. And if we look a little further up, we'll find a convenient document storage folder here on the back of the seat to keep things like your owner's manual. And we've got our folding ROPS here with 3 different positions for storage or clearing obstacles. And over here on the left fender, we've got an easy access fuel fill. Moving back around to the other end here, in the front, we can actually see the new automotive style projector headlights that are going to give you plenty of visibility whether you're working in the day or night. We've also got some nice LED marker accents, and you'll find the included grill guard. And all we have to do is pull this little lever to bring the grill guard forward, and this side lever here to pull up the hood. And what we're gonna find in here is our 3-cylinder 1100cc diesel engine, which again on the 1120 here is gonna give you about 19 horsepower. But the best thing about this engine is that it's covered by Mahindra's standard 7-year powertrain warranty. So if anything happens to go wrong here, you're gonna be covered well into the future. So I hope you enjoyed our look here at the awesome little 1100 series. Let us know in the comments if you think it'd be the right tractor for you, or maybe you need something bigger. Either way, you can go to crystaltractor.com to find the right one for you. We've got a full lineup there. Everything is priced and full photoed, so you're gonna be able to find exactly the right one. Or stop in, we're ready to help anytime. Thanks for checking out the video.